How can I snooze and miss the moment? You're just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can lose.
Welcome back to my podcast, Nighttime Tea with Key. My name is Kiki. I'm your host, and I'm the best friend you never knew you needed. So, I never have much of an intro. That's all you get from me, a good 15 seconds, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. Lately, I've been feeling real cuddly, guys. Like, I miss being in a relationship. Like, I'm ready to be in love yesterday. I don't know if it's just like gray sweatpants season that just gets me in the mood. Cause it's just like the winter is coming up. It's about to get cold. Like, I just want to cuddle. Like, I just want to cuddle all the time. Like, I'm such a big cuddler. And it's a blessing and a curse. Cause, like, honestly, people don't be ready for that. I don't know why. Cause, like, I've never been like that. I wasn't a big cuddler until I got in a relationship. And I feel like ever since I was single, I just wanted to be back in a relationship. And what makes it even more sad is my first real relationship was at 23. 23 is when my first actual relationship happened. And ever since I've been single, I just want to get back to it. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Like, I just miss like the good of a relationship. Let me just say that I miss the good of it. I miss being up under somebody. I miss getting on his nerves. Even even the arguments wasn't that bad. Like, I'm so unproblematic in a relationship because it's even hard to argue with me if I'm in a relationship with you, because I would just look at you. I mean, yeah, I'll put my 2 cents in, here and there, but like, I really don't like to even fight or argue. Like, it tires me out. Like, I'm real princess with it. Like, I would throw a temper tantrum for maybe 10-15 minutes max, and then I done tired my own damn self out yelling and screaming, and then I'll go to bed. Like, and then you don't even have to say much, because I'll be done scream to the top of my lungs. So like I said, I done tired my own self out. The arguing is tiresome. So, like, even that it don't faze me too much in a relationship. I don't really care. Like, I just want to cuddle. Like, I think I said that, but I don't know if I said that or not. But, like, in my head, I just want to cuddle. Could be because, winter is coming up. It's getting a little warm. I mean, it's getting a little cold. You just want to be in bed, cuddling, forehead kisses. I miss all that, And I'm fun fact, I'm super cringy in a relationship. Like, I'm always doing something, I don't know. Just, like, sometimes I think of the silly shit I did in a relationship, and it's just like, girl, you was in love. And I sure enough was. Like, for example, I send love poems. I'm that girlfriend. I would send you random love poems in the morning, evening, night, doesn't matter. My good mornings are super dramatic and drawn out. If I was not recording on my phone, I swear to God, I will pull out a good morning message that I sent to my ex. Paragraphs every single morning. And I would type it. Like, these wasn't like pre-written, the same good morning ever. I would literally type paragraphs every single morning. Why? I don't fucking know. I just like it. And I like going overboard with, like, just showing my love and how happy I am. And, then, like, I mean, when I'm happy, you get that happy relationship weight, get that happy relationship glow. You start glowing, hair start flowing a little more. Like, you're just happy and healthy. I miss all of that. Now, oh God, something in my eye. I also used to buy random, like, thank you cards. Random thank you cards from, like, Rite Aid for my ex. Like, it, like, just shit where it just be like, just so fucking sweet. Like, I feel like if I could, like, go back, I would just be like, why are you so, just, like, pluck me. Like, if I could, I would just pluck me. Because it was just too much. Even for me sometimes. Like I said, looking back on it, be like, damn, girl, you did a lot. You did a lot. You did a lot. And, you know, it is what it is. I mean, my friends, sometimes I say I need to toughen up. But, I don't know. When I'm in a relationship, I'm super soft girl. Like, it's like, I don't even... But, even though I miss being in a relationship, I hate dating. I hate the whole process of dating, and at this point I think my husband is just gonna have to knock on my door and just say the day and time I'm supposed to meet him at the altar, because like everything about dating is just annoying. It's just really fucking annoying. Like, I hate the obligation of dating. For starters, the fact that you have to like keep up with people. It sounds crazy, right? I know I sound crazy. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I don't care. But I do. Like, I hate the obligation of it. You know, you get somebody's number, you have to follow up with them, you have to check in on them, you have to, you know, you just got to put a lot into it. And again, I know I sound crazy, because it's like, girl, you how can I say this? You get back what you put out. So it's like, if you don't put that much effort out, you're not going to get that much effort, you know, returned to you. But I can't help it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of those days where it takes a while for me to be in love. But when I am in love, I just, you know, once that door is open, it's open. Like, it's wide open. Can't stop it. Can't help it. It is what it is. It's just, you got to get through like 15 different locks to open that door. And that's like the first part of it. That's like the general part of it, the obligation part. Like I said, like, you have to keep up with these people that you meet, and you know, you come in contact with. You have to ask them questions. You know, how you know, whatever questions you think you have to ask a person. You have to ask them questions, keep a conversation going, and all of it is just uncomfortable in the beginning for me. I hate all of it in the beginning. It's annoying. But after I, you know, keep up with you and stuff like that, we create a pattern, I'm okay. And a lot of people, I would consider myself emotionally intelligent. Like, I can articulate my emotions very, very well. I feel like I can articulate my emotions very well. However, the double-edged sword behind that is, like, I feel like I'm also I would consider myself emotionally unavailable. Reason being is because I am very hot and cold. So you only really hear about that in like guys, because I feel like women, either men don't know how to pinpoint those signs in females, or women don't know how to own up to, you know, situations like that, if that makes sense. So again, me personally, I can say that I am emotionally unavailable, and signs of that, basic signs, is like the hot and cold. Like I said, like so again, hot and cold is like, I'll be texting you all day Monday, and then won't talk to you Tuesday, won't talk to you Wednesday, but then Thursday again, I'm texting you all day. Hey, how's it going? What's up? You know, what you do today, or the past 2 days, or something like that. And again, a lot of people don't like that. They don't appreciate that. They think I'm like doing it on purpose. I'm really not. Like, people really think I'll be like purposely ignoring a text. I really don't purposely ignore shit. If I have to purposely ignore you, you're getting blocked. Like, I'm just gonna block the number and just not talk to you. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't purposely ignore people. But it's hard to explain that when, like I said, it's just like people will be like, oh, you make time for who you care about. Yeah, and like, I just met you 2 days ago. I don't care about you right now. So no, I'm not gonna make time for you right now. I just met you. I don't even know your last name. Why am I making time for you right now, 2 days later? Give it some time. Like I said, give it a minute. You know, couple months in, if I'm still doing it, then like, okay, concerning. First couple weeks though, it's like, yeah, that's just how I am. Very, like I said, hot and cold. Very, like, I can be very fangirl sometimes. I'm like, ah, hey, how you doing? And then, like I said, I'll probably not talk to you for like a week or so. And again, it just be literally because I forgot. I got distracted. Like, literally, it'd be little simple shit like that. Like, I started a new project and I became super obsessed with that. And then I just forgot to respond, didn't respond, or like, sometimes I just be in my own head. Sometimes I don't feel like socializing. It could be an array of reasons as to why I didn't reach out to you for the past couple days. But I could, for the most part, I'm like 98% sure that it had nothing to do with like the other person. It has everything to do with me. Like I said, I'm very emotionally unavailable in the beginning. Like I said, I don't really start to open up or let my guard down till like a few months in. And it's like, if you're willing to stick around for that, by all means, you're going to see something amazing in a couple months, maybe even a year. But if you're not, which is perfectly fine, because you have your boundaries, I have mine. I can't force you to stick around, but like, I do hate when people just automatically think like, oh, you make time for what's important to you, I might not be important. Yeah, motherfucker, like I said, I don't even know your last name. I just know we just so happen to like going to the same club, same lounge, or wherever the fuck I met you at. Like, we just so happen to be at the same place. That's all I know. My bad. Like, I don't know what else to say about that, but again, that's just a quality trait within myself that, like, I can't change that. Or at least I don't know how to. I'll say that. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe with some work, maybe with some therapy, something like that can be, like, worked out. And I know exactly why I'm comfortable with doing that shit. I'm not ready to expose it, but I know exactly where that stems from. But, again, the hot and the cold is just something that's just within me. And it has nothing to do with you. I feel like I only get along with other hot and cold people, if that makes sense. Other emotionally unavailable people, because only they know. Like I said, like, sometimes I like you, sometimes I don't. Has nothing to do with you, has everything to do with me. Sometimes it could be I fell in love too damn quick, and it's like, oh shit, I catch myself like, oh, back it up, like, wait a minute, like, gotta hold on, like, slow down, like, and yeah, I gotta distance myself a little bit, reevaluate, rethink, like, do I really like him? Do I? Or do I just like looking at him? Is that it? Sometimes that be the thing. Like, you just like looking at a motherfucker sometimes. And, you get that lust confused with love, Two different things. Very easy to get them confused, though. But, eventually, like I said, I get it together. Give me a couple months. If you're willing to, poke the bear, I guess you could say, and keep up with me. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're waiting for me to reach out to you, then yeah, it's probably going to be, every other day-ish, every couple of days, until, we can really have a full-blown conversation, like, ongoing. But, I mean, nothing's stopping you from texting me every single day if that's how you date people, If you text me, I'll respond for the most part until I feel like the conversation goes dry. And then that's when, like I said, I'll forget. I'll move on. I'll not move on from the person, but you know what I mean. Like, just, it is what it is. The conversation went dry. What do you want me to do? I just had the major brain fart. My bad. Again, second episode. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm mad. I really just had a brain fart like that. But another uncomfortable process for me is on the days that I am hot, I guess you could say, or I do want to text you all day. Those are the days where I just want to unload everything. Like I said, I will not text you for a week and then pop up out of nowhere like, what are your toxic traits? What are your childhood traumas? What are your trauma triggers? Like, do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in magic? Like I start asking random ass shit. Even earlier today, again, I have a friend. I ain't talked to him in a couple days. And then I randomly just text him. I was just like, Do you think narcissism is hereditary? Like it can get passed down? You know, if your parent is a narcissist, do you think that's like, they just get passed down? Like it's like, what's going on with that? It's 50-50? Like, mind you, like I said, I ain't talked to this man in like a couple days. And that be the random shit you'll get from me if me and you are talking, texting, or dating, or whatever you want to call it. Like, be like, again, bitch, I ain't hear from you in how long? Now you popping up out of nowhere, told some what are my trauma triggers? Like, I want to, like I said, I want to start talking. I start telling you about my daddy issues. Like, I start talking about shit where it's just like, girl, where is this coming from? And it'd be like, I don't fucking know. I just felt like texting you, felt like talking about the stuff. I wanted to talk about it with you, so you got the text messages, okay? It is what it is. Like, but then that be, again, an issue, because it's just like, all right. Not everybody be ready to unload and unpack all that shit after only knowing you for a couple days or weeks or whatever. So it just be like, all right, I fucked up there too, huh? I started talking about what my ex did like years ago, randomly, and again, like all he did was text, hey, how was your day? And it's just like, I was thinking about them. Did you ever think about what if you would have a child and you don't love it? Like, it's like random. I'm all over the place, really, really all over the place. And then what makes it worse, so not only am I emotionally unavailable, right, then I want to sit here and talk about daddy issues on a second date. You sprinkle a little, how can I say this, multiple personalities onto that. I'ma pray for you. Sometimes I do feel bad for the opposite sex that they have to do with me, because I definitely do got like 10 different personalities, at least 10 different personalities, and they switch like that. My mood swings are definitely like, I will wake up angry as shit at 8 o'clock in the morning, mad as fuck, don't even know why I'm mad, but I'm mad, I'm cursing people out, I'm giving you resting bitch face, get out of my face, get out of my room, like, don't talk to me, probably turning my phone off, shit go on airplane mode, like, but then by like 10:30, I'm like, I'm cool, I'm fine, nothing happened, or something happened that was really fucking small. Like, it could have been something like, Fashion Over them sold out of my fucking pants by the time I wanted to buy them. Saw some really cute pants, and by the time I thought like, okay, it's time for me to buy them, they sold out of my size. It could be something small like that had me pissed off for 2 hours. And then next thing you know, I'm like, hey, you still like me? Like, now I want to hug, now I want to kiss, after I done cursed you out for no reason in particular. Just woke up angry, woke up, chose violence, like, and you be looking at me like, again, girl, I'm not fucking with you right now. And then I'll be confused. I'll be like, well, what you want me to do about that? Like, I am the wrong person to tell that you mad or something like that. I don't know how to react to people when they're mad. I get so detached, like, just like, I would, okay, that's the last thing you want to do, tell me you're mad and upset. If you want to get to me, you have to tell me I hurt you. That, like, so another fun fact, if I did something or said something that upset you, the worst thing you could do is say, you made me mad. Because I don't give a fuck about making people mad. I don't. Even if I love you, that's what's crazy about it. Even if I care about you, I love you, I don't necessarily care for making you angry. I care about hurting you. So if I did something that upset you, you literally have to say, what you did hurt me, what you did upset me, because then I'll listen. Then, I'm ready to receive what you're saying. But it's something about when somebody says, oh, you made me mad. Now I'm defensive. Now I don't want to hear it. Now I don't care. Be mad. Get more mad. What are you going to do? Be mad? Now we're both mad. Like, I don't understand. That's just like another character flaw within myself. I am working on that part though. Like, I have to understand that what, like I said, my actions affect the people around me. And like the fucked up thing about it is like, I think that because I don't do anything maliciously, even like I said, when I say stuff, when I do stuff, even when I am just waking up and I'm angry, like I still don't be trying to hurt the people around me. I still don't say stuff to purposely hurt you. I don't have that in me to say shit to purposely hurt you. That's the last thing I want to do when I care about you. But because I, in my head, like I said, I don't do things maliciously, I think that gives me a pass to say and do whatever I want and get away with it. Because I didn't mean to hurt you. So it's like weird. It's like, so if I punch you in the face and I black your eye, because I punched you in your face out of love, I'm expecting you to not be mad because I punched you in your face. Because it's like, I love you. I did it because you just needed to punch in the face. So I did it. And when you tell me that, like, me doing that hurt you or something like that, it's hard for me to hear it. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. That's something I'm trying to work on, though. I am trying to work on, like, receiving, I should say, criticism. I think, I don't know. Whatever. Something I'm working on. A little off topic. But, you know, just felt like it was fitting at the very moment. And then last but not least. Whew. Let's get into these red flags. Okay? What I mean by red flags, I feel like that should be a whole nother topic, what red flags are. But for briefly right now, I'm going to talk about how I would turn a red flag, bleach it, and make it pink real quick. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know it. It is what it is. Like, what red flag? I ain't see it. It was pink when you asked me. Like, bubblegum pink. I didn't see no red flags. Like, and that's an issue. That's definitely an issue and a problem. But that's not something I'm willing to fix. Red flags that will be red, blinking, flashing, run the other way, or is anything under the umbrella of lying, cheating, dishonesty, unloyal, you know. I feel like all of that sneaky. I don't like sneaky people. I don't feel like I can't trust you. That all falls under that category. It's the same thing. But like all of it, like I said, falls under just if I feel like I cannot trust you, you can't be around me. And that's friends, family, lovers, anybody. Anybody. If I feel like I cannot trust you, you're not around me. Okay? I can't do that because that's one thing about myself that like I will not work. That's like not a problem. Like I got a lot of issues with myself, but my loyalty is unmatched, and I will not lie to you. That's again, that's an issue. That's what I just explained. Because I don't say and do shit maliciously, I feel like I can get away with shit. So like, why would I lie? Why would I lie? I would rather you be mad at me for telling the truth than be mad at me because I lied to you. And the reason being because like I feel like you can adapt to the truth. Myself and the other person, whoever, you can adapt to the truth. This is why I'm always asking for the truth. Just tell me what it is. Because I'll fuck around and be more honest to you than you would to me. Tell me the truth though. I can work around the truth. I can adapt to the truth. If you have whatever issues or problems that you think you have, just tell me. And we can work around it. We can work through that. I cannot work through a lie. Because then, of course, naturally you start questioning every fucking thing. And at this age, like, come on. Like, what are you really trying to lie about? Like, what the fuck? What do you, like I said, like, what are you really lying about? I don't like, the lying shit just never made sense to me. Like, I never understood why I lied to somebody's face. It never sat right with me. But, like, and then, once again, my mind went elsewhere in the middle of a topic. But for the most part, to lie to somebody's face takes a certain level of just disrespect that I just can't come back from. Like, you lied to me. That's how I always feel. Like, you lied to me. I don't care about who else you feel like need to lie. Well, don't lie at all. But, like, in a perfect world, you wouldn't lie at all. But at the same time, you lied to me. Why lie to me? Like, I'm asking for the truth. And I feel like people don't understand, like, for real, men, when they are truthful, I think women need to also understand, like, when you are asking a man to be truthful, understand the truth hurts. Not everything is going to be so, like, I'm in love with you, and I love everything about you, and you just make me so happy. No. Like, it was one time, I got dressed, I got cute, makeup on, outfit on. I sent the picture to the person I was dealing with. Oh, how do I look? This motherfucker responds, oh, you look like a picklehead. Not the time. Like, so that was a moment, like, he might have been playing. I don't know. I took that shit to heart, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's certain times where I just don't be wanting to play around. And, like, at the end of the day, if I'm getting dressed to go out, last thing you want to do is say I look like a picklehead. Because I promise you, the nigga at the bar is not calling me a picklehead. So why the fuck is that the first thing that comes to your fucking mind? But again, I asked him, and he gave me an answer. I had to deal with the answer, right? Like, you know, like, it's just shit. It's just, that's just a small example. Maybe if I put some, you know, thought into it, I could think of something else a little juicy. But for right now, that's the example I have for you. You ask a man something, they will give you the honesty. You really just have to be prepared to possibly get hurt by the honesty, because the truth sometimes hurts. But I am also someone, because I am saying this, I'm someone who can handle the truth if you tell me the truth. And honest and commitment, nobody, I don't care, male or female, nobody has commitment issues. Nobody has commitment issues. I say that because, listen, it is football season. And any man that loves sports, especially them flightless ass birds that y'all call eagles, that don't do shit for real. Listen, a man would jump through 25 hoops every single time these flightless birds play, just to watch them. Every Sunday, every other Sunday, whenever the fuck they're on, I don't know, I don't care. But they will make it their business to watch the Eagles since yay high, little boy, grown ass man. And you mean to tell me you can't commit? Yeah, okay. Oh fucking okay. You've been going to the same barber for the last 10 years. Ain't let nobody else touch your fucking head but this one fucking person. And you can't commit? Commitment issues is not a fucking thing. Women too. Women will go to the same hair salon every single time they get their hair done. Would order a wig from the same wig company every single time they get hair. You can't commit? You're a fucking y'all lying to yourselves. You're lying to yourselves. You're lying to the next person. Commitment issues is not a thing. It's not a real thing. It's trust issues. You know, if a person has an issue with trusting you, that's when, you know, they feel like they can't fully give themselves to you. That's when they feel like, you know, I have to have one leg in, one leg out. And that's okay, but like be real. It's the trust issues. It's not commitment. Like I said, at a certain age, certain shit is just out the window. You don't have commitment issues. You have trust issues. Or you're just a piece of shit. Either way, own up to you can't trust nobody, or you're a piece of shit. Live with it. Like, and look, here we go. That's the honest truth. You're probably a piece of shit. You know, but you can work on it. It's possible. Admitting is the first step. So admitting that you have a problem with trusting people, it's the first step to allowing someone to provide you with a safe space to be yourself. providing you with a safe space to feel like that you can give yourself to the next person and not feel hurt. Because I think that's why a lot of us have the issues that we have. A lot of us are even single. We just don't want to be hurt. And that's what I find so crazy, because it's like nobody wants to be hurt. That's all it is. I think I'm onto something here. But you know what? We ain't even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna be too much of a Dr. Phil on this episode, because I do want to get on to the next topic, which is Reddit. So if you don't know what Reddit is, people come on this website or this app or whatever it is, blog, and they confess certain shit. I read it, and sometimes it's funny. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm gonna get just right into because all I read was the heading of this. I didn't even read like the full paragraph of the scenario. I just read the, you didn't see that at all. It is okay. It's okay. Whatever. I just read the heading of it. And the heading of this Reddit topic tonight, let me turn this down, it's the brightest shit, is my husband admitted to me that he has been cheating on me with his cousin. I said the cousin. He's been cheating on me with his cousin for majority of our marriage. Y'all are a piece of work. Piece of work, men. Good for you. Good for fucking you. Anyway, so to get into the story, it says, my husband's cousin recently was killed in a car accident 3 weeks ago. Okay. Wow. This has made my husband visibly depressed and a lot less like himself lately. Tonight when I got home from work, he had our 2 kids go spend the night at his mother's place and had made dinner for us. Okay. After dinner, he sat me down and told me that he needed to prepare myself. That I needed to prepare myself for what he was going to say. That's so nerve-wracking. That's so nerve-wracking. Oof. Can you imagine? Let's say your husband never cooks, and then this night he not only sends the kids away, but he cooks and then sits you down. Like, I think I would put my ring on the table automatically. I'm not even gonna lie. I will put my ring on the table. Like, whatever you have to say, just go ahead and say it. I'm leaving regardless. Like, I don't even, like, you did all this. Like, I don't even want to, you can tell me so I know. But the ring is already on the table. But anyway, he then proceeded to tell me about his affair. To sum things up, he essentially had been doing sexual things. So he's been fucking his cousin since she seduced him. I'm gonna just go ahead and read the story before Since she seduced him when she was 13 and he was 16. That's not funny, but this sexual activities went on through their adulthood up until he started to date me. After we got married, things didn't happen between him and his cousin until around 4 years into our marriage. Wow. When she supposedly convinced him to continue their sexual activities on the side, we've been married for a little over 15 years. What? So for 11 years, your husband been fucking his cousin. What birth control is she on? Does she have kids? 11 years. Wow. Or maybe she had a lot of abortions. Wow. 11 years? Oh my God. This has continued up until 3 weeks, as you can imagine. He told me to take it as I will. He'll accept anything I choose. Wait. I swear I know how to read, but like, wait. It's not funny. Damn, I'm going to hell. He told me to take this as I will. He'll accept anything I choose to do, considering our marriage. His cousin apparently was a lot more than just some sex fling. no fucking kidding. It was the cousin. I would have never expected my husband to be cheating. He never did anything that would give it red flags, like coming in late or leaving hair of another woman around. Okay? I'm at a standstill and I'm not sure where to go from. You not sure where to... You at a standstill. Ooh, okay, what the fuck? I haven't been able to say anything to him after he's been so blunt about it. I'm still crying. I don't know where to go from here. Any suggestions? Bitch, run. Leave. Jump, skip, and hop and roll out the door. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. Like, fucking leave. What you mean you don't know where to go from there? 11 years he's been fucking somebody else. Let's just break down the basic of the basic. 11 years he been fucking somebody else. Not only was he fucking somebody else, he was fucking his cousin. To add insult to injury, the only reason why that stopped was because the cousin passed on. You really think that if the cousin was still around, he would have stopped on his own? Fuck no. Fuck no. That's what that sounds like. He wouldn't have stopped. He only came clean about it because the cousin, passed away. And I don't like how he started the conversation off with, she seduced me. Like, I hate that. So you wait until, again, she passes on to then say, she seduced me. She wanted to continue things. She said, she did, like, so she had a gun in your head and said, we got to continue things on the side. Then y'all started when she was 13 and you were 16. Yeah, a 13-year-old seduced a 16-year-old into having sex. It's not completely impossible, but I got a funny feeling that the cousin at 13, this female cousin, was not seducing you at 13 and you're 16. Even at 16. And then y'all continue. Y'all continue to fuck. Yeah, you was a cover-up, girl. You was a cover-up. He couldn't marry his cousin. He can't, like I said, comfortably have kids with his cousin. He can't have a normal life with his cousin. So he married you. And the reason why you probably didn't get an inkling of him cheating was because that's his cousin. So because she's a part of the family, she was able to come around on holidays, birthdays, gatherings, even just regular family gatherings, come to your house. If he was to tell you, hey, I'm going to hang out with my cousin and a few friends, you wouldn't think nothing of it because that's the cousin. Like, why would he be fucking his cousin? Which is rightfully so. Like, you don't want to think that your husband is fucking your cousin. And then, like, 4 years into the marriage, the cousin probably was mad. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all was fucking since 13 and then you pop up marrying another woman, the cousin was probably mad. If it was the cousin that cut things off, that probably was the reason. She was mad. Like, goddamn, I gotta sit here at this man's wedding and watch her marry someone else after knowing what we had going on. And then it wasn't until a couple years into it where they just was like, okay, let's just keep doing it. I don't know. Part of me feel like I highly doubt it was the cousin. It was him. Especially since he waited until the cousin to pass on to say something. Girl, you need to run. Not to mention, this motherfucker said, I'm okay with whatever you choose to do. So that means he's not even trying to fight for your marriage. He's just like, well, if you want to leave me, go ahead. I'll pack your bags for you. And then you going to say you don't know where to go from there? I mean, granted, 15 years is a long time to be with somebody. And, you more than likely probably was maybe a stay-at-home mom. That's probably one reason why you probably like, I don't know where to go. Because, like, I feel like that might be the only reason why you are, like, confused. Because you were a stay-at-home mom, probably don't really have no real income of your own. No offense, just stating what I read here. Because I feel like if you was someone who was capable of living on your own, being on your own, supporting your own, and all of that, you wouldn't be sitting there telling someone, I don't know where to go. I don't know how to take this. Like, I had to make sure my mic was still on. Last episode, it cut out on me. I was pissed. Anyway, not the point. So, like I said, you need to run. He was using you as a cover up, and he's a liar. That the cousin did not seduce you, because you would not have waited until she passed on to start flapping your dick suckers about how she came on to you, and then 4 years into the marriage she convinced you to continue things. Bitch, you still could have kept your dick in your pants. Like, that whole story was a fucked up ass story. But that was the Reddit reading for tonight. That's all I have to say. I shouldn't have laughed. I know I'm going to hell. It is what it is. She put it out there, so you know. I do want to start something where you guys send me your anonymous stories. Again, anonymous, please don't put your name in it or anything like that, because I do want to read your stories. Don't be mad at me if I laugh at your pain. Some shit I just find funny. I can't take anything serious. But I will start posting a number. It's not going to be my personal number. It's a work number. I guess you could. No, it is a work number. I'm going to be posting a work number. You can call or text that number. Let me know your story. I might read it here on my podcast. You'll get my personal feedback from it. In that situation, she needs to leave. And he was using her as a cover-up. But until next time, have a good night. See you next week. And enjoy.